Would you believe this is Nevada? Come along as we explore nature's show-stopping wonders.
Good morning and welcome back to Nevada. We came into the little town of Beatty. This is one of the gateways to Death Valley National Park. We left there yesterday and we had two reasons for coming to Beatty. Number one, full hookups. Last night was night 13 and that was the first night since we left Mississippi that we have camped with hookups. We have done exclusively dry camping the entire time and haven't had to pay a penny for campsites. We've stayed on BLM land, we've done some harvest host, we did some parking lots where overnight parking was allowed. So it's been a very inexpensive trip so far, but 12 nights of dry camping, I was ready for a long hot shower. They also had laundry facilities, so we got our laundry taken care of. So it was a wonderful stay. The second reason that we came to Beatty are for these little guys. These are burros, basically wild donkeys. Burro is the Spanish word for donkey. And these guys were brought here back during the mining times, back in the 1800s, from Mexico because they were used to the dry climate here. And they've just stuck around even after the mining shut down, and there are over 800 of them in the area. And they're kind of an attraction for the town. You can see why.
I had to bring Bo.
Since those burros were a bit skittish, we headed back into town to try to find some that were a little more friendly, and we succeeded.
Oh, you have two burros.
How sweet. It's really hard to peel the girls away from these burros. They are a lot of fun though.
Look at your baby.
Hi.
And now food.
Oh, you like my camera? Yeah.
She's trying to eat. Come here, baby.
It's like those drive-through animal parks where you get to
Come to you.
They just come to you. We didn't have to pay anything for this. It's Daddy's favorite prize.
That's right.
Once Will finally hauled us away from the adorable burros, we made our way to our next free camping spot, which had a very rough entrance.
Slow, slow, slow. Hold on, I gotta watch that stabilizer. Yep, you're good. Perfect. That was fun.
Yeah. If you call off-roading with your home in tow fun, yeah, then that was a lot of fun. We're under an hour northeast of Las Vegas now. We are boondocking on some BLM land, and we've got a couple of neighbors at a distance, but other than that, it's super quiet out here. And it got a little bit warm today, so we were actually running our air conditioner just off of our batteries most of this afternoon, and the solar panels were able to pretty well keep up with that. And now I'm running our generator just until about the time the sun goes down. Our batteries probably would be able to go through the night, even running the air conditioner, but I don't like to push it. I just sleep better if I know that the batteries are close to full whenever we go to sleep at night, especially whenever we're running the AC. We're just gonna chill out here for the rest of the day, and we will see you in the morning for what I hope will be a really cool stop.
Established in 1934 as Nevada's first state park, Valley of Fire is known for its vibrant red sandstone formations. The park got its name after someone commented that the rocks looked like they were on fire when illuminated by the sun.
This is about an hour and a half north of Las Vegas. This is the reason we came to this area. When I was researching it, I saw photos of it and I said, we have to do whatever we have to do to come here. And already, we just drove into the park this morning and we're already just going crazy.
I'm like, the rocks here are amazing, and the colorations of the rock are what really just make them stand out so much. I mean, you see so many shades of orange and pinks and reds and whites.
Yeah.
All mixed together is absolutely spectacular.
So we're starting our first hike of the day. This is to Fire Wave. It's only about a mile round trip, and this is where the crowds kind of congregate the most, so we're going to hit this first. I'm sure you have seen pictures of The Wave, which is located in Arizona. It's a super famous area that looks kind of like this, but much, much bigger. And they have actually had to implement a lottery system in order to be able to hike to that because so many people want to see it. It's very, very difficult to win the lottery. We actually applied a couple of times and didn't get it, which no surprise. So this is kind of a smaller version of that, but you don't need a permit to get here. Just a $15 entry fee gets you access to all of this beauty.
It's so evident why they called this place the Fire Wave. It literally looks like an ocean wave moving around and several waves coming together. And the colors of the rock here are like nothing that we've ever seen. The subtle changes from golds to pinks to reds and oranges is just beautiful.
The swirls in the rocks looked remarkably like different flavors of ice cream melting in the Nevada sun. Although we could have spent all day trying to capture this kaleidoscope of colors, there was still much more to explore here.
Time to hike number 2 in the park. This is White Domes Trail. Has a fun little slot canyon halfway through that we're excited to go through. It's about 1.25 miles, but be warned, if you come to this trailhead and you need to use the bathroom, those pit toilets win the prize for the worst I've ever been in. Ugh.
This area gets its name from the light-colored domes of Aztec sandstone that is very distinctive from the more common reds and oranges. Soft rock like this is easily shaped by forces of nature and is constantly being eroded, creating ever-changing views along this trail.
We've been to places where we've seen amazing rocks, not too dissimilar from this, but I don't think we've ever been anywhere where we've seen so many colors in the rock, all of these layers, these striations.
The trail quickly shifts from open vistas to a short and narrow slot canyon that feels like a secret hallway.
Look at all this. It's like Swiss cheese.
This arch creates a natural frame for the surrounding palette of colors, making for awesome photographs.
Even though we're here in mid-February and the temperature is only in the 60s this morning, the dry air and that bright sun just suck the moisture right out of you. We're having to drink a lot of water. So I would definitely say, if you come, be sure to bring lots and lots of water, more than you think that you need, and be aware that the only place in the park where you can refill your water is at the visitor center. The trails in the park are mostly closed between May and October because of heat. It just gets so hot here. And my guess is that they have so many problems with heat-related injuries and have to do so many rescues that they say people just don't need to be out on these trails whenever it's 110, 120. And I would not want to be out here anyway.
Desert bighorn sheep are known for their agility on rugged terrain and can survive with minimal water, making them well suited for this habitat.
Whoa! That is not a dip, that is a bump.
Near the Rainbow Vista trailhead, we climbed to a high overlook of the road and the panoramic views that surround it.
Everywhere you look here is an incredible view. I mean, check this out. Colored rocks, jagged, smooth, you name it, this place has got it. Nevada, you've got quite a gem here.
On the east side of the park is a short trail to Elephant Rock, which looks remarkably like, you guessed it, an elephant.
So my husband wants you to see proof that he hiked this trail.
I did hike the trail, although it was completely unnecessary. There's the road, and then the Elephant Rock is right there. Although they say don't stop on the roadway, so if you want to be able to get a good view of it, good photos or video, whatever, you do need to do the hike, but it's not very much.
Except for when it's in the high 70s, low 80s. Then it's a bit much for me.
How my wife ever grew up in the heat of South Louisiana, I'll never know.
Our last stop was Atlatl Rock, which is a collection of petroglyphs believed to have been carved over 2,000 years ago.
After a long day of hiking, this is really what we want to see. A bunch of stairs.
The rock is named for a petroglyph of an atlatl, an ancient throwing stick used to give more force to a dart or spear.
Five. 85 steps, give or take.
We had so much fun around the Valley of Fire State Park. It's such a beautiful place. It was so much fun getting to see all of the amazing rocks. But after about 5.5 hours of touring, we felt that we had pretty well done what we wanted to do. We were starting to get tired and hot, and the park was starting to get pretty crowded. So we decided to go ahead and hitch back up, and we are going to move on to the next place we're going to visit in the Las Vegas area.
My hair is loving this dry climate. My skin, not so much.
It is super dry. The humidity is only about 10% right now. And wow, you can feel it.
It's been about 2 weeks since we've had rain, back when we were driving through Texas.
Yep.
We can feel the lack of moisture here, put it that way. But we are headed into Red Rock Canyon. This is BLM land just west of Las Vegas, and there is a 12-mile scenic road that goes through the park. And to access that road, you have to have a timed entry reservation beginning at 8 o'clock, and you have a 1-hour window that you can enter the park. But if you go before 8 o'clock,
We get the free ticket.
you don't need a reservation, and it's 7:15 now. We're headed there, so we avoided the whole reservation situation. There is also a fee to enter the park.
No matter what time you go.
Correct, yeah, and that's $20 per vehicle. But if you have the American Beautiful Pass or the National Park Pass, that is included. So this won't cost us anything. Daddy's favorite price.
That is true.
Red Rock Canyon is known for its towering sandstone peaks, some reaching heights of 3,000 feet. Great hiking opportunities are everywhere among these gorgeous rocks.
All these hidden gems when you just get out and explore, and your husband makes you go off the beaten path when you find this kind of stuff.
Even in the desert, there's water, or at least there can be. There's a little spring coming through the rocks right here, all puddling up.
When we set the goal for ourselves to hike 225 miles this year, Will was a little skeptical. He's like, that's a pretty tall order. And I agree, it does seem like a big number, but when you're in a place like this, it's not hard to motivate yourself to hike.
We can do this.
Now the problem is if you slip, you're gonna get wet.
Getting wet in the desert is not the worst thing in the world because you're going to be dry in like 5 minutes.
That's true.
The boulders, gullies, natural steps, and ledges make for an adventurous and literally hands-on experience.
And no tortoises. Good to go.
Most of the time I'm driving just because I really enjoy it, and I also can get car sick really easily.
No, that's not the reason. You normally drive because you don't trust my driving. Let's be
Well,
real here.
there's that too. And it's not because she's not a good driver. She's a great driver when she's not hitting limbs.
Would you stop?
But no, we're alternating a little bit here, partly because I've been hopping out, getting lots of footage, been doing some chase shots with the drone.
Word to the wise, this is a one-way road. So if there is something you want to stop and see, go ahead and do it your first time.
Because you got one shot.
You got one shot with the
Yep.
reservation system. If you go past something, you can't come back in through the road. You'd have to get a separate reservation. So
Nope.
make all the stops.
I don't know if we can tackle this hike. It's like 1/10 of a mile, a whole 10th.
So that's one way. So 2/10.
Oh, 2/10? I don't know. I think we're gonna have to.
Along the trail were manzanita evergreens, and their fragrant blooms were attracting several graceful birds. Ancient markings like these always make us wonder about the souls who created them and what their lives were like.
Would you tell us what's the difference between a petroglyph and a pictograph?
So a petroglyph is actually carved into the rock, and a pictograph is painted.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Thankful for the incredible day we were blessed to have, we finished our time in complete awe of these dazzling mountains and our God who made them. Join us down the road as we return to Arizona for an unforgettable adventure in Sedona. And until next time, enjoy your journey.